Sagittarius, this is your channel messages for the 2nd of October to the 7th of October. Sagittarius, I had a pre-message, but it slipped me. So maybe MK Ultra, Monarch, Mike, you see, I'm telling you, it's the Monarch MK Ultra mind control experiment. They probably took it. If it's not them, it's Scientology. Anyways, I'm getting Aquarius, and I'm also getting Sagittarius. Yes, the philosopher. Oh my god, I remember what I had to say to you. Thank you so much to give me back my memory. All right, so I remember what I wanted to say to you. I'm getting Aquarius, you're the philosopher. So a part of philosophy is not only learning about history, but uncovering the truth about history. No, thanks to Broccoli Animations. If you don't know what Broccoli Animations is, people write into Broccoli and tell him their stories. And these are based on true stories. Now, some of the stories may be changed or maybe more dramatized for viewing purposes, but Broccoli Animations is a channel that I have been stuck on, and I'm learning a lot of things that I've already, things I already know, stories what other people writing in and saying is confirming. No, I was watching something about the story of Ariel. Now, we know the story about Little Mermaid, or at least the story that Mickey Mouse, Disney, did sell us. Ariel was a girl who had many sisters, and she went to shore and fell in love with a prince. And then she gave up her voice for legs, and she was supposed to make the prince fall in love with her, but the same sea witch would give her the legs, they tried to sabotage her. Then she found out at the end that her father could have given her everything. What if I told you the story never went that way? What if I told you, allegedly, the story of Ariel was in similarity the story of a mermaid who, again, she was very bored with underwater activities, and she went to the shore one day and she saw a man crashed on a ship. And when she said the man crashed on the ship, of course she went up to the man. She wanted to know if the man was okay or not. And when the man laid eyes on her, he was so astonished that he was a real life mermaid. And Ariel fell in love with the man. She used to visit the man. And then the man tell her, listen, Ariel, I know a way we can be together. We can bring it in a big aquarium. And that's how me and you going to be together. Me can come in the water and you live in the aquarium. And Ariel said yes. No, when Ariel said yes, now I pack up everything what she need to visit this aquarium what the man promised her. They kidnapped her and put her in a barrel and locked her in a barrel full of water and sold her to a king. And when they sold Ariel to a king, her father don't know what she did. Nobody don't know what she did. So what the father had to do, him go to the woman who he had beef with, Ursula, the sea witch. And him say, listen, I have problems with you. You know that me and you don't stand together, but you're the only witch who can save my daughter. And Ursula found that she was on land. And the king, while the king had Ariel, the mermaid, was tricked into love because she was supposed to be in an aquarium with him, and him lock her in a barrel and sell her to the king had her in a bigger aquarium, and a lot of people would come there to see this mermaid, half human, because they've never seen this before. So the father had to go to Ursula to make a deal with her and say, listen, we need my daughter back. Ursula cast a spell and gave her legs. So now everybody and the king said that this man tricked him into buying a so-called mermaid, and it was really somebody in a fish costume, in a mermaid costume, because now Ariel had legs in the aquarium now, and that's how Ariel get free. So the moral of the story, so Disney told us that Ursula was a bad person. Ursula is the one who caused Ariel to give up her voice for legs. Ariel had her voice and she had her legs. She had her voice. Her legs was never taken away from her. Her legs was given to her for free or from the king who demanded them to sell her to. So I don't know why Disney thought it would be a beautiful thing to romanticize this. Meanwhile, when having a princess kissing a fucking frog. Some don't really know how bestiality was approved, but Uno couldn't, the story of Ariel, Uno totally make it look like it was a lost girl who just did run away. She was kidnapped. And the witch had to give her leg. Ursula had to give her legs so that the fins could vanish, so that the king could say it's just a normal human and let her go. And she got what she wanted. Ariel never fall in love at the end. These men were beheaded because they get paid in gold for this mermaid, and the king tracked them down and behead all of them. There was no prince. She never fell in love. Her daddy never give her dream. So that is why, what's your name? Halle Bailey. That's why Bailey and DDG never last. Cause the dirty fucker them sacrifice Halle Bailey after she have her nice baby Halo. And say she and DDG never work out because that was not the story of Ariel. And I'm not sure why that story was so-called romanticized. Anyways, Sagittarius, you're the philosopher, and philosophy is not right or wrong. It's the art of living and your experiences. So let's go ahead and go into your reading. Sagittarius. So I'm getting something about the most is a lie. Something is a lie. I'm not sure if this is Disney or something about Mickey Mouse or who informed. The informant is a lie. I'm getting that wasn't the so-called informant. That wasn't the person who did rat you out. First card out is a sun card. I'm getting something about a Leo, something about the sun, something about a baby. Alright. Did you bring a baby to Disney? Maybe you bring a kid to Disney World. Is your kid being trafficked? I'm getting you bring a kid to Disney. I never been to Disney World before. Popular to the rumors they're spreading on my clit. I never go to Disney. I'm getting somebody you're bringing babies to Disney. Maybe you're seeing pictures of women on expensive Disney trips because you know Disney have VIP passes different from people who go in there and you're wondering who is paying for it. Maybe the kid is getting trafficked. Yeah, we have a Two of Cups. So I'm getting the Sun card and the Two of Cups. I'm also getting something about a baby. Is it something about a Disney baby? I'm getting two people coming together. I'm getting a baby. I'm getting a Leo and a Pisces. Or two people coming together to meet this child. I'm getting something about a baby. Yeah, the Six of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. And we also have the Three of... Okay, so I'm getting something about an X. It seems like Scorpio reading. So the Empress is at the bottom of the deck. We have the Lover's card, which is three people here. We have the King of Pentacles. So is there something... Okay, so somebody want to know how you know them pregnant, how you know them had a baby. I'm getting something about somebody's... Okay, if somebody already have a baby, I'm getting them ask you for have one too. No, you need to be careful because you need to find a reason as to why the woman him left with a baby. If it's cheat on her when she's pregnant. If it's them type of argument there, then I'm not sure why a man would leave a woman who already have a newborn and want to start a newborn with you that quickly. Even if he want another child and she keeping the child from him and he can start his own family, me getting the timing too quick. But me getting yeah, this man is falling in love. Two people falling in love. Me getting there's maybe you're not saying it to each other, but me getting there's feelings of this could be my baby, this could be the mother of my child, this could be the father of my child. But I'm getting something about maybe somebody saying, hey, maybe you need to work out things with your baby mother. Instead of dabbling into a new relationship, getting a new girl pregnant, maybe you need to like go back and rekindle things with the girl. Because we're getting you stuck in the middle. So you could be stuck in the middle as in you have a baby with a girl here and a new girl. But I'm getting somebody pregnant. Or that's the intention. The intention is to get somebody pregnant. Maybe you meet a girl and she don't want kids, and you meet another girl and she's perfect and she want kids, so you want to just go ahead and go with her. The Sun card is clarified by the Emperor. Yeah, me getting your talk about you want one kid. The Emperor, you want a child. Something about the kid, you want a baby. The Two of Cups is clarified by the something about a miscarriage. Yeah, okay, this is very touchy. Maybe you know it's a girl and she's pregnant and she miscarry and you leave her. I don't know if you leave her because the overwhelming sensation, the overwhelmingness of, because she will still go through she will still go through postpartum if she miscarry, you know, because the baby still they are growing inside of her. So she will lose the baby and still get the depression. Maybe the depression is what broke you guys up. So maybe she's on a better mental state for you to go back to her, or maybe things got so ugly through the miscarriage you just don't want. We're getting it too painful. Maybe she sees it as something that's bonding you guys together, but me getting you see it as something painful. Cause me getting you saying you're very happy, you're happy. If that's not it, me getting something about your wife died or your girlfriend dead and you're left with a child. Me getting something is not, me getting the story is not what it seems. Me getting somewhat a single father. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Two of Swords. King of Pentacles is the angel. That's you, Sagittarius. The Lovers is a Knight of Swords. One moment, please. I tell you, it's the cooking. I tell you, it's the cooking. It's the cooking. I tell you. I try to chase my dreams on YouTube while I practice to be the housewife. But you see my track record, so I don't think that the belief is higher. I think a belief in Christ is higher than the belief of me getting married for a second time. Let's continue the reading. So me getting a lot of women, a lot of suitors, maybe you're noticing a lot of attention from women. Maybe you're noticing a lot of attention from women as soon as you started to date a specific woman. I don't know if you're saying something about your ex is very much still in love with you, but you're not in love with her. I don't know if that's what you're saying. Because I'm getting you saying something is done and over and you're happy. I'm getting you saying you're so happy you know. Maybe you find somebody to make you feel happy. Maybe you're with somebody long term and you never think you'd like have emotional feelings for somebody again. Like it could be in a relationship, but the emotional aspect wouldn't be there. The mushy feelings. Am I getting a feeling that way? I feel like when you break up with somebody, the intent was for you to just stay alone. But I'm getting somebody you're falling in love. I'm getting somebody, a child, a baby, or somebody you're just so happy. You're so happy. You never think you're gonna be happy again. The Fool card, yeah, freedom. Freedom! Again, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if you're a man and I don't know if your girlfriend break up and you date somebody will look better. Brody, then I don't know if she get a problem because of that. Because I don't know if she want to be with you, but maybe if you was with a girl who would never look as good, it would have been okay. But if you deal with a girl who look better than her, and then she cuss you and break up with you until you say you had a problem, and then you go score better. You go score one better looking girl. You know how fucked up that is? You could have scored a girl. She look better. The girl is, I know you're there with a girl who does nothing like, okay, say you're there with a girl and it's a gym girl. You get a new girlfriend and don't do the gym. She did something completely different. So now she can't compete, plus she look better. It was okay if you moved on with a girl, well, probably was average. I don't know who you, but I'm getting the Emperor. Yeah, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry. The Emperor came out. Yeah, you move on to better. Yeah, the Emperor, the Empress at the bottom. So I'm getting something, I don't know. Maybe if you're the Emperor with the lamb over him, he's the type of person, even if this is, I'm not tell you what to do, don't make you and your girl in an argument. I'm telling you who you are, or what your practice is that you need to change. I'm getting, you're the type of person who, even if you don't like to end situations bad with anybody. It's not in your blood. Maybe it's an ex who keep texting you, or is an ex where you try to hold at a distance. Because I'm getting the Emperor, the Empress. And of course, if you and somebody break up, it's more natural for you to go back to them because you're more familiar with them. But I don't know if the person right after the girl you break up or the guy you break up with is like the best thing. It's like, it's not even a perfect rebound. I'm getting something is helping you heal. Plus, them look better, the Empress. No, them look like they're supposed to be on your level. And I don't know if certain people don't notice this. Especially if you're an emperor, maybe you're an emperor, you know you're an emperor, you is the dom, you is the one who take charge, you're the one who leads, so it don't matter what type of girl you're with, it just matter if she fall into place with your emperor lifestyle and emperor needs. But me getting you one emperor, you're supposed to be with an empress. If you be with anybody lower, it's gonna make you unhappy, because the Empress know her place with the Emperor. Maybe other people don't know them place with you because your job is just to provide or be the man. And again, you're okay with, as long as them don't get a problem, you're okay. but you're an emperor. You can't do that if you're a king. You can't do that if you're an emperor. So now she gonna move on with a king. A man with more money, but him don't look better. He might have more money than you. He might well study than you. She might move on with a man who have more education, a nicer car, more money, but him don't look better than you. You move on and the girl where you move on will look better than she. So I'm getting, there's texting back and forth, and maybe you're not the type of person for like be mean, you know. You want to be cordial, you don't want like start arguments. But me getting the intention is, brody, you can't. No, you move on, and you move on with a better looking guy, a better looking girl. No. Maybe come back and maybe if somebody try to change or somebody saying that they'll do better by you. But me getting the Empress saying, me just so happy, me just so happy, me just feel, wow, me getting a ray of sunshine. Let's get some of these cards. So me don't know. Maybe you're out with somebody and them get a call from them ex and it's not what it seems. Maybe the ex I tell you, say, hey, you know, we're still in love, we're still working on things. What the man I tell you? Cause some girl will warn you about the man where you're gonna do it. And it's up to you to take the warning, and some girl will say, no, we're not broken up. And the man will say, yes, we are. So what kind of woman are you dealing with? The one who will warn you for your own good. So you not go through something else, or she go through, or she tell you say, she's still in the picture. Well, your man never said that. He never said that. He never said that. I'm just saying. We have love at first sight. Love at first sight when him see me last night. Me say, me can't get over him, and him can't get over me. I mean, you want me to wind up on me, so boy, fall in love. I would buy him a ticket to Barbados. Speaking of Barbados, Astro Queen, Jesus Christ, thank you for confirming that you wasn't anywhere outside randomly doing readings. You were on your patio. Jesus, we can't stop discharge the police and the ambulance over there in Atlanta, since we know that Astro Queen is not outside, she's on a patio. That means she's behind four walls. Great, because she giving them, Jesus, the people that is freaking the fuck out. Them don't know, the CIA don't know what she doing outside. Picky tree terror, my apologies. Anyways, let me get some, yeah, love at first sight. We're getting the first girl he meet after the breakup I'm in love with. Woo. We have Lilith. Yes, Eve left you, fucker you. You look like you're you're being Lilith. Love at first sight. We have Sagittarius. Yeah. Brody, it's done. Brody, it's done, Brody. Like, you guys ain't cooperating and you move on. Brody, the man move on, and she's an empress. Sagittarius. Yeah, for the philosophy, I'm getting what this whole story go. Or how you think the story going to end, that's not how the story going to end. You have to seek the truth for yourself. You know what I mean? We have Japhil, beauty, wisdom, and enlightenment. And we also have beginnings. Yeah, I'm getting, here's a new beginning. Birth chart. Somebody might not want this to come in for you. Maybe somebody thought you would never find better. It's one thing when a girl or a guy say, listen, I was the best you ever had. I'm gonna be the best you ever had. And then you find better. And it's one thing when somebody say, you're the best, I'm gonna be the best you ever have, and you can't find better. You find worse, you go into toxic relationships. Keep me getting beauty, wisdom, and enlightenment. That's the new person you're dealing with. That sounds like Lilith, it sounds like the Empress. So Eve better go look for Steve, because it look like Adam and Lilith has reunited like the Power Rangers. Anyway, so we're gonna leave it here. Should we? No, we're gonna get two more. Let's get two more. We have Belphegor, sloth, laziness, misuse of talent. So I'm getting somebody was basically, they went on unheard ears, if that's the saying. When you were in the relationship and now you're moving on, or you found better, now them coming back and saying, hey, we can do this. Okay, but why you never do it then? Because the heat never under the person. Maybe because the person thought he'd be alone. Maybe somebody with you for a long time, so them study you, them know how you stay, them predicted, say, you know, this is I know how he is, I know how she is. But getting you don't know how she is. And you don't know how good him is either. That's why the fuck you let him go. I don't know what. Some of them get it. Some of them get mad, you know. Mad, no cloud. Some of them get mad. Letting. We have CIA. Yeah, exactly. The CIA is fucking tired of tracking down Picky Tree, Terror, Astro Queen. Jesus Christ. Them don't know if Astro Queen outside or she in a hidden spot. Lord God, the eyes is off of her. The CIA of Atlanta only can calm down now. She on our patio. You hear? Wanna stop discharge the police and the firefighters. She inside. One more. Now we have Uriel. Wisdom, knowledge, and prophecy. I'm going to leave it here. Before I leave it here, the philosopher, I just want to introduce brand new spanking artist. He had given me his mixtape to listen to, so I just want to promote it on here on my channel because, you know, we here in Canada support Canadians locally. So before we end the reading, we're just going to get a smash new sample from the local artist. He needs no introduction, selling out concerts. He's opened for multiple artists, okay? He has sold out downtown, okay? Just give it up for the artist's brand new single. I'm Vanessa Carby, and this has been your reading.
So save me from myself, I know I'm dangerous.